Hi viewers, me and team here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Shadow of Death campaign. This is actually not going to be the map, the playthrough of this map that's going to ultimately show, but I wanted to show at least a little bit of my opening on this map, just to give you a picture for how I got to where I did in the video that actually exists, because I had the recording gum up on the first part of this map. I've actually played, well, I'm in the process of playing through this map, and a second time. First time I actually failed pretty horribly, and you will see the second part of that. That's right. Both first parts of this map flopped on me, whereas both second parts were actually recorded just fine. So what I'm going to do is do a quick little playthrough of the first part of this map, now that it's been a few days and my frustration over this is not as bad, and work from there, just to show you my opening and stuff like that there. Okay. After learning that Sandra was behind the plot to kill Lord Faloril, I did some more investigating and discovered Dragon Lords I destroyed were not bandits, they were real Avali border lords. I felt I had to explain personally to the Avali Council of Elders and accept their judgment for my mistake. The council was skeptical, but after consulting with their oracle, they said I could best make amends by participating in a punitive campaign against Deja. Bitch smack. I feel honor-bound to accept their judgment and have taken a leave of absence from the Forest Guard. Now, Gem. The doll got to me. It looked just like the one my sister had right before she died. I remember thinking she was the luckiest girl in the world to have a doll like that. Then the horde of skeletons killed everyone in the village. I was the only survivor. I'm glad the Council of Elders chose me as one of the pair to punish Deja. Yeah, actually, there was a doll in the introductory video of this map where Gem looked abnormally distraught over a doll, while Zhelyu was looking around at the necromancer destruction in this area. Anyway, and now there's some backstory as to why Gem was so unreasonably upset. We do this, we do this, and we do some of this. Yeah, the first time I played through the map, I tried a week 1 diplomacy rush. That didn't go well for me. So this time we are going to split some sharpshooters. I'm not going to spend money on sharpshooters because they're all right now, because I need to build up a town. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to feed the troops to Gem. Do I need the dwarves? I think the dwarves will largely just slow me down. That guy can keep his dwarves for now. So what we do here is send them in either direction and start killing things. And because of their power, you don't have to worry too much. Anyway, Gem has view air and view earth, so you can see what's going on. My biggest mistake in the first map, and I believe I covered this in a previous video, is I quickly took this town using a combination of Diplo Rush and whatever, and then had Red come up here with a powerful hero, take this city, and then overwhelm me with forces from 3 towns. On the other hand, we have 2 neutrals that are both Rampart. So as long as we play defensive, we can mass up enough forces if we cover the map quickly enough. And that's what we're going to be trying to do. So, okay. Starting with the... Oops. Well, I'm glad that's not out of the way too soon. Or I didn't lose anything too soon to that, because that's always a little bit embarrassing to die that way. And yeah, there's creature dwellings that you want to take here. And otherwise, we're just looking to get as fast a development as possible. Pack of swordsmen can be handled easily by Gem. Yeah, I had quick combat on because I was doing that custom game. And although I wanted to use Craig Hack for Sandro, I'm thinking that Gem might actually be the best hero for me to do it. Mostly because Gem has expert water magic and can quickly negate the slow and other effects from that artifact. 91 to 36, 136, 35 to whatever. Let's just hit him with a magic arrow, then the centaur shouldn't have any trouble. Okay. Alright, I don't want to take on shooters in particular, at least until I get more forces. But they've got shooters guarding that too. Whatever. Hopefully the sharpshooters are at least fast enough. I'd rather not lose sharpshooters right this moment. And I don't have anything on Zhelyu for crowd control. that wouldn't hit my own people as well. 120 points of damage on the elves will come easily, so I really don't have to worry about anything else. And yeah, maybe my sharpshooters can do enough damage. Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't have to worry about retaliation then. We're good. We're still good. We got this. Got this, no problems. And maybe I can do that to several zealots as well, actually. But getting those... getting the ore and lumber pit is not the worst. So we don't need to hire another hero just yet. Part of the draw for hiring another hero is to get more troops. Ah, jeez. Actually, this is probably okay too. He does have the frost ring, and because of the unit distribution, we can get kills with that. So you do that. And let's just hope they don't do enough damage. Okay, good. We got this. So yeah, you can get a lot of map clearing with Jelyu and Gem here, despite the relatively small start. And otherwise, what you want to do is build up a decent amount of early forces and still get income set. Obviously, elves are going to be our next unit. And Malcolm can grab centaurs, which don't cost money. Dwarves are pretty huge on this map because you have multiple dwarf cottages. So that's just something to bear in mind. Could I take imps? Maybe not just yet, but maybe with Malcolm's forces. In addition, we could. Several war unicorns, several cavaliers. I probably can get through several cavaliers right now, and I want to do it. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Ouch. Well, everything else could be slowed, so we're going to do that. Can I do enough damage to kill these off? I can. Very good. Now hopefully they bunch up nicely. That would be ideal. Yes. They do. And the frost ring will not be quite enough to kill them, but... Oh, it is. They only have 100 hit points. I take it back. So the frost ring actually ruined their day. And everyone else can probably just be shot before they reach me. Yeah. So these battles, which would ordinarily be daunting, are less so because of the strength of our heroes. And I still have enough magic. I can punch through the ogres right now. And this is just going to be more of the same. Sharpshooters are really good, so even with so few of them, we can clear the map. And I would love to make more of them, and eventually I might, although actually in my playthrough, second try of this map, which is going to be the one that I showcase, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm just running Gem with lots of dwarves and other rampart troops around smacking the AI, and I did manage to beat the AI's strongest hero with Gem, so yeah, that I was able to break Red's power hero. Don't even need magic for this fight. Dwarves are slow, even on native terrain until they're upgraded. So there we go. Already have one of the towns. And I can have a junk here, I'll grab that eventually. I'm not worried about it. And to just fashion pack of power liches. Please tell me I'm faster. 7 versus 7 versus 7. You stay there, you go up there. I will get initiative, and I have Destroy Undead. Right? No. No, I do not. I do have the mass haste. You know, the gem I knew had Destroy Undead, and it would have made this so much less painful. Now I have to decide between just attacking them directly or casting a spell that kills a lot of them. And my opinion is that this is probably going to mitigate the damage dealt to me more so than my alternatives. But I'm going to lose some units because of this. Not too many, but it'll happen. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm good with just a magic arrow now. Get them out of the way and take the battle. Pack of Mighty Gorgons will actually not be that difficult to defeat. And then we want to collect more wood and ore as possible to build up these towns. But for now, we're just going to get a town hall and get the gold going. Although I do have to watch my lumber reserves. I think there's some more lumber up here. Actually, you know what? We can just view Earth and see it. Yeah, lumber there. I have 1 mill. Lumber's hurting more than ore, and I have another lumber mill there. So, 3 lumber mills should allow you to build up the towns pretty decently. And you don't want to dally in picking them up. And since I am hurting a little bit more on the lumber than ore, I will go this way. I can easily take out horn demons with sharpshooters, with mass slow. I might not even need a damage dealing spell beyond mass slow. So you can see how I'm clearing the map here and getting the towns early, as well as getting the important wood and ore sources early. Yeah, I don't really have to worry about these guys. Maybe I'll have to cast a magic arrow or something, but nothing huge. Well, 3. Yeah, we're good. Nope, nope, morale, she'll do it. Which with expert leadership is bound to happen, so okay. Got the 2 lumber per day. Could probably take out the Master Genies. Could definitely take out the Black Knights. They might be faster. If they are, I hope they either cast spells on each other or opt to wait. Yeah, okay. And there we go. So, you slow them all down, and you shoot the ones that get close to you, and you shoot the other ones that have buffs on them, and then you're good. Morale hacks to hell. Absolutely. And yeah, not like so, nothing too tough. Alright, well, I'm not going to pay for troops, but anytime I get free offers like this that I feel like I can take advantage, I'm going to do it. And 13 Mighty Gorgons in week 1 is no joke at all. That is extremely powerful. And again, I don't have a lot of shooting power, but the mass slow is still good, so we're still going to use it. You just wait like that. And sure, we'll just put you into service immediately, I suppose. I don't know how much damage this will do, but it's worth the look. Chance at a no-co, but probably need some support. Actually, a magic arrow would kill outright. And it's cheap, so I'll use it. Well, whatever. And once again, the Gorgons can do work for me since I got them like that. Pack of Vampire Lords, even without Destroy Undead, will be a joke with mass slow and strong spells. So I'm not sure how much longer I should make this video, because honestly, you can see the basics here, and you get to see the rest of the playthrough in the other videos. But yeah, maybe I'll just run it on a little bit longer, just so you guys can see a little bit of how I play the early part of this map. Unfortunately, vampires are immune to the death stare of Gorgons, but yeah, Gorgons are still a good troop, even beyond that. And we're going to see that. And that the vampires cannot really do anything. Several dwarves, no threat at all. Easily taken down without spells. Even by the relatively weak archers or elves or whatever. Well, we'll bring some more of these guys along. These guys are pretty stout, and they're not too expensive either. Here's where things get a little dicey, actually. We'll just go with the town hall. I need the gold. And I think Xiaoyu's task on the next turn is going to be getting as much of that as I can. Oh yeah, you were going to meet up with him and help him out a little bit. Do it. Yeah. Take out the Black Knights. Very similar to the Cavaliers. Everybody wait. Yay. Slow down. Oh no, I had a speed tie. And I can just barely kill that guy. Excellent. They're actually tougher than the Cavaliers considerably. I will not be able to frost ring them and insta-gib them. However, since they're all bunched up like so, it's still a little bit too, well, it's objectively better, so never mind. That will allow me to easily clean them up. And yes, we get a source of gold. And now we're looking pretty good. I could probably use a lump sum value from a dwarven treasury. So that's where I'm going to head next. Unfortunately, I can't quite make it, although I think Gem can, so let's take that on now. This will allow me to build some stuff up on this turn and to speed up the map. Unfortunately, this is a weak dwarven treasury, so I'm not going to get too much from it. But whatever. Alright, fine, we'll slow. They might resist, but most of them won't. Killed a couple centaurs. How dare he? Arrowed. Resist? Not resist. And then we just send the Gorgons in. No! I'm not actually going to engage that with my centaurs. I will just run away. And they'll suicide into the Gorgons. Okay. Not the best income, but it's helpful. Not really sure what to do with vampire lords, as they will utterly destroy my morale. But yeah, whatever. Where are you? How about I'll gel you by giving him these guys. And then go grab the dwarven dwelling, or dwarven dwelling, or whatever. Yeah. So at this point, we also want to build up income, and we want to build that up as much as we can. Even overbuilding troops, just because we're going to need all the money we can to field lots of troops. So that's actually going to be my next goal. Yeah, it'll make me a little slower in the opening weeks, but I really have enough hero power that I'm not hurting. So we're just going to build whatever. That I'm not hurting for map development, because what you have is these two garrisons effectively block the AI from reaching you until a little bit later. And I guess I could take out the Minotaur Kings, even with the bad morale. You do want to recruit these dwarves. I'll miss out on some troops, I think, but the dwarves are worth recruiting, trust me. Ew. Of course, Shelly gets the harder draw. Oh, and they don't even slow them all. No. Might have to get a little creative here. Well, I can probably take the 8 down to a decent amount. These can hit me on the ensuing turn, so I should probably run away from that. I can do a lot of damage with Lightning Bolt. So I'll take full abuse of that ability. 2 speed, if they don't morale hacks me, I should be okay. Yeah, well, what can you do? And now we just... whatever, I'll lose some centaurs. Centaurs become fodder pretty quickly. Now we gotta work on these guys. Are they? No, they're not close enough to do anything significant to them. No! You cheaters! Okay, well, whatever. Still dealing pretty nasty damage to the dwarves. And losing a couple centaurs for a sap gold is very welcome. I mean, it's not the best, I'd rather not lose anything, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. And I'm running low on spell points now. I should probably use those mage gills to restore some of my mana. These things are starting to get painful. And just wear on them. Plain old vampires are a little on the slow side after all, so no worries. Well, especially when they're hit by mass slow, which is incredibly devastating. But before I take on the manticores, I'll probably want to grab some spell points. Alright, got our other ore pit. Yeah, sure. Of course, now I'm slowing myself down. And yeah, that expert diplomacy skill is really showing its might. And it did in my failed video too, but I couldn't get enough creatures to hold after taking that city. I do need some crystal. I could probably trade for that and build that on the following turn, although I might prefer a castle, honestly. Oh, or I could do this. Nah, I'm not really feeling that. Dragons aren't that important on this map, as you'll see. Well, they're nice to get, but almost a little unrealistic. Do you have the level 1 Mage Guild? Alright. Does everyone have a Mage Guild level 1? Nope. Nope. Need a tavern. Get some town hallage going. And yeah, now we're starting to hurt for wood. Get the wood. Citadel we can build. Citadel we like for the extra elves. Otherwise, we're just going to save up. Pit Fiends. It almost doesn't matter. I can't use most of this stuff in practice, so it's really just a question of hit points. I do want to keep the door. I want to keep my rampart troops. So let's see. You have 45 hit points. You have 40. You have 30. The Gorgons are easily the best of the troops I've recruited thus far, but sure. Want to clear that. Ooh, a gold mine. Ever the welcome addition. So yeah, you got dwarf things up here, dwarf things over here, 2 centaur recruiting centers. He just needs to end his turn there. There's some crystal down here as well. I might as well grab it. Yeah, there's an elf thing there too. I don't think I can make it unless I cut in magic. Can I get to the pack of rocks this turn? No, but it might be worth the troops to make Zhelu wait on getting more mana. It's a Pegasus thing too. But okay, yeah, Zhelu can do this. Hopefully. Mass slow. Yeah, spell points are getting a little thin. No, I'm not doing enough damage. I have to be conservative with the spell points. Not good. Not good at all. Well, I could probably throw down some pain with a good old frost ring, blowing the rest of my magic. Alright. Uh-oh. These guys might have to be dealt with accordingly. There we go. Unfortunately, that exposes my centaurs some more. Or not! Run away! Oh no, I should not have waited. Can I get away with it? I can. For the loss of 1 centaur. Yeah, okay. We need more troops now. Or we need more mana now. More troops we also need, but we need more mana as a priority. There's some sulfur dunes underneath there. Nothing too huge. Nah. Pursuing and engaging at this point isn't really fruitful. Wow. This is a lot of power. I'm sorry, but it is. If only I had the leadership. Zhelu can probably... I'm actually using Zhelu as my second hero, and he can get away with using crap like this. And since there are undead towns on the map, we'll go with it. 50, 45... Whatever, pit lords are inferior. But, okay. Oh, we could have gotten that one yet. That's a bit of a misplay. I do have the tavern. Can't build a city hall? Oh, blacksmith, right. Yeah, we're just getting gold for now. Town hall. I couldn't build a castle, so whatever. Or it's not important that I do compared to income. Okay. Yeah, whatever. go grab the elves. You grab some more elves. Just hit the external dwellings for now. Gather spell points. Yay, City Hall. Gem's still pretty good on her spell points. I received a message from Ethric today. He said it's been decades since Sandro was his, it had been decades Sandro was his apprentice. Grammar fail. He said Sandro ran away and became a necromancer. More ill tidings. Ethric said Sandro might be trying to construct a powerful artifact from all the artifacts I gathered for him. I was so furious I screamed when my troops came near me for an hour. I must pass these tidings on to Zhelu and the Council of Elders. That's from Gem, just so you know, because it said Gem on the screen. I know, it's kind of hard to believe. Okay. City Hall. Ah, no! No! Failure. I succeeded. Failure. That is not success. Well, it's a perverse form of success. Yeah, now Gem's like clearing things without a fight even, which is even more delicious than usual. Yeah, I said delicious. What of it? Man, I tend to use that term at inopportune times to disturb people on purpose, and yeah, you get varying degrees of strong reaction to the usage of the term, I must say. More Black Knights. The Arms of Legion could build up more forces because of that. Gem Pond, actually more of a priority because I need it for Unicorn Glades. What am I waiting on? City Hall? City Hall? Yeah, I guess. Okay, City Hall. We'll go ahead and build a castle. Queenside? Who castles Queenside? Well, it's there. Okay, Dendroids we like because Dendroids are going to be in the actual Rampart army. And we'll just go ahead and dump the Minotaurs for them. Even though Minotaurs are superior, whatever. We're not going to get any dungeon towns on this map, so can't actually get more Minotaurs. We don't need morale to take that. You can just run around gathering more external creatures for now. You should have no trouble with the pack of Magi now. 105. We'll crush them. Yeah, Magi are not exactly the toughest cookies. We'll just sack these guys. They'll shoot at them if they can do full damage. And it's not sacking them much. There's a couple centaurs here and there for some faster map speed. I received a message from Gem today. She had found out that Sandro was a necromancer and she sounded angry. She said Sandro might have built some powerful artifact and from all the artifacts she gathered from him. I wonder if the Dead Abbey Lord stumbled across this plan. I wonder. There you go, we got a capital on day 5. Several war unicorns. You know the drill. I should give the undead stuff to Zhelu and start doing death ripples. And oh my god, these things are still fast. What the hell? I don't like this magic resistance aura crap either. Okay, I think we're gonna lean on Frostring even more. Yeah, I guess that should be okay. At this point, I'm just wearing them down so Frostring can kill them in one go. Yeah. Getting a little cozy there, Unicrons. 63, 66. It's worth a chance at killing. Ooh, got him. Alright. And we sneak out of that one with a win. Or Mercury. Does he have Destroy Undead? Yes, he does. Making him a little bit better for fighting these types of enemies. Ah, crap. They just had to be on dirt, didn't they? I think it's alright, though. So we have this. Oh, you are owned. And yeah, look at that. We've largely covered this area, opening area now. By week 2. Well, at least the undead themselves won't have morale issues. And everything else could just be slowed, so we should be okay. Man, I'm surprised that I'm even getting the opportunity to move here. There we go. You knew it was coming. I can't even complain with troops of so many alignments and undead. But at least the undead themselves aren't douches about it. And my mishmash, hodgepodge load of crap is going to take the day for me. Alright, there you go. Month 1, week 2, day 5, we have everything. We just need to get forts going now in each of these cities, allowing us to build up additional forces. We have been accruing dwarves all along, so whatevs on that. Yeah, go grab the ore. We're hurting a lot more for lumber than ore, unsurprisingly. So, fortunately, these things do not take lumber, allowing me to accrue for stuff here for good old forts. Forts are decently expensive too. And I guess we'll build resource silos since I have ore to burn. This is not a very ore intensive town. At least not right away. And other than that, just get in position to recruit more troops. Could have used him a bit more, but he got the centaurs at least. Alright. And oh yeah, Jelly needs to clear out underneath. I forgot about underneath. Same drills before with these guys, obviously. Need enough magic, so just frost ring, kill 2 of them, and then cut off their damage. They'll kill like a centaur or 2 and we'll be set. Go. Gotcha. Alright. And other sulfur dune that's up here. Ooh, mighty gorgons. So we can get up to dendroids now on week 2 in this city. We can also build up our fort in our first city. Well, first city beyond the main. So that's not too bad. And even afford another resource silo. Why not? We'll get some dragons faster that way. Or just gain the ability to sell a bunch of troops. Or sell a bunch for troops. Yeah, we'll sell the troops. Oof. No jokes on this. It's a lot of mighty gorgons. They are certain of their victory. It's them spreading out to that degree. And surely enough, man, if I focus fire them, I can only kill 1 out of 3 in the primary stack. That's pretty brutal. Oh no, don't morale hacks. You bastards. Now they're gonna spread out and I can't frost ring them as effectively, although apparently I still can. Triple frost ring. Yick. Well, that looks unpretty. I guess I can pick this guy off. Yeah, fine. You shoot him. Alright. This isn't so bad now. If we needed to, we could blind. We could just throw a magic arrow at somebody too. No, I think I'd need to hit with something stronger than a magic arrow. But if I do hit with something stronger than a magic arrow, we can just end the battle, so that we shall do. Yay, force field. I got a good ability there. I have the money, so we'll just grab that, go up there. I might as well cycle over to the stable first. Grab some more centaurs. Yeah, notice you just start getting lots of troops this way. They never cleared that imp cache. I should have. Unicorn Glade takes lumber. I'm not comfortable with that just yet. Well, others just can't really build a whole lot. Citadel here. Yeah, the enemy will hit in the second month, like week 2-ish, is when they will strike. I do want to get the homestead. I think I'm going to need to sell stuff for lumber. Let's just dump the sulfur. You go there. I will want more heroes for chaining eventually, but that's not required right now. This city is a mage guild as much as any other, so we can get the manticores out of the way. You are going to grab the stable and the dwarves. Yeah, maybe the Garden Revelation, why not? What else? Build a resource silo, that's what you build. Okay. I really want that fort. I don't need that many more gems. I mean, I need some. I need some for level 2 mage guilds and for unicorn glades. And I obviously need crystal for dragons. I guess I don't need a lot of mercury other than for mage guilds. So we'll do that. Allowing a fort right now. This will allow me to build up more troops. And do something about my disgusting starvation for lumber. I've forgotten how bad that was already. Yeah, let's go grab more dwarves. I guess, Shell, you can grab these stables and then come over here for the Marletto Tower, lacking much else to do, honestly. Oh yes, Enchanted Spring, definitely. I want more units, and that's going to cost me things that I'm not too dependent on. And we'll go ahead and build the Dendroid Arches. And this should allow us to accrue lots of troops. Yeah, here we go. Unicorn Glade is 5. But I need a homestead, and that is my priority for now. Actually, it really doesn't matter. And these things are gold only, and dendroids and dwarves can both be had in ready supply. Build archers here first with the gold we have. And yeah, I actually don't have enough income to afford dragons in all 3 cities. I can really only afford dragons in one of the cities. Whereas the rest of my troops, I can afford max. Which is something to keep in mind when you're planning out your towns, is how much can you afford to recruit long term without support. And you might be saying, well, you can just capture some necro towns and get the support that way, right? Well, that's true. But when you do that, you might want to be able to recruit your necros forces. I'm just saying. So have to bear that in mind. I might need to trade for yet more wood. Very much starving for it. We have a Miners Guild here. Miners Guild here. No, Citadel. Citadel all the way. Look at those extra troops. And yes. We already got this, I think. But I'll move there just in case my memory is slipping. Take out this imp cache. If only the M-Cache gave me wood, man. Not that kind of wood. More Silver Pegasi. Eventually they'll become Silver Pegasi, I should say. There will not be Silver Pegasi right now. Oh. Gotta go with the Unicorn Glade this turn, because I want to get Castle next turn there. Have a Castle here. Upgrade a Unicorn Glade. Actually, no. Dendroid Saplings? Yes. You can get an upgraded Unicorn Glade at any time, so... You can also do that with the Dendroid Saplings, as long as the week doesn't end. Scouts encountered some Rathian irregulars today. They were part of a militia unit from the town of Clovergreen. They knew Gem. They also passed on interesting news. 2 barbarians named Craighack and Yarg are invading Deja from Rathia. I should gem. You should gem, Jalyu. Yes, you should gem about this and send word to the Rathian High Command. Ugg fails at grammar. And so does Jalyu. I could invest in a treasury, but it's wood. And I don't want to do that. So yeah, I actually have Unicorn Glades in 2 of the 3 cities, and probably would prefer a castle to Dendroid Arches in this city. Dendroid Arches. What am I playing? Civ? Archer? Yeah, okay. But anyway, we will get considerable troops now. And I think this is far enough, viewers, honestly. Because you can see at this point how I massed up troops, how I opened this map, my strategy for it. Anyone who's played this or have watched my LPs to this point knows that in the ensuing 3 weeks or so, or 4 weeks until I'd be fighting the AI and throwing back their forces, that I could get a pretty good quantity of troops this way. And just take my word for it, if you open up this way and you have this kind of creature production by the start of week 4, you're going to be able to win the map as long as these heroes are even remotely decent. So this should conclude this, I guess, replacement episode. And just as a fair warning, because this is going to be different, the continuation of this is going to be different, viewers, from what we're seeing here. But hopefully that's not going to be too bad, and you can understand from here into that video how I basically approached in that video. And I probably actually played it a little bit worse than this opening, because at this point I've played this map a few times. This is my 3rd attempt at it. Well, not really 3rd attempt, but 3rd playthrough. So yeah, I really have it down a bit now. Anyway, thumbs up if you like this video, and I will be continuing on with the standard playthrough on the next video. So until then, the main team signing off.